Here we go again, another round, another challenge, and another chance to see which Idents truly stand out from the rest. It's time to reveal which three Idents have the courage to bowl me over with pure amazement. Will they impress, will they surprise, or will they fall short of victory? Only one way to find out. But first, welcome to the Great ANGILA Idents Battle. But first, the real question today is, am I going to be a lucky ducky? Are we going to get some lucky Idents? Let's spin this wheel and see what courage we will get this week. So, our number one Ident, well, I haven't ranked them yet, but our first Ident is another winter Ident from last week. Well, last week we had two winter Idents, but this is the winter 2021, one of the Idents. But anyway, let's get to our second Ident. What's it gonna be this time? It's gonna be... Ooh, oh wait, it's the spring 2025 Ident. So finally, please can we not get like two springs and a winter, or two winters and a spring? Oh my goodness, it's been getting repetitive all week, and tell me about it. Oh, one more. Are you really kidding me? Why do we have two springs again? Okay, what are the odds? But anyway, let's get without the faff. Let's get straight into the show and rank with Ident number one. Let's go.
ANGLIA. Sponsors ITV, ANGLIA weather.
By just watching this, I can't help but wonder if we've just hopped straight into an ice arena with these two loyal hares. I absolutely love how these hares have no idea they've got like 400 cameras filming them. They just don't care. They're out here gliding across the ice like it's Swan Lake, while I'm over here barely managing a straight line, trying to do the splits and regretting every decision. And honestly, this fits perfectly for winter. Wait, hold on. Is this a summer Ident? No, definitely winter, because why would summer need freezing ice, cold breezes, and all this frost everywhere? Makes no sense at all if you ask me. But there is one major issue, or maybe two. Mr. Hare has no upgrades, no jetpack, no gadgets, nothing cool. Come on, we need something insane like a rocky boost or a full-on Shrek-style jetpack launch across the ice. And then there's just the sound of the ice. Quiet, calm, almost too calm. So imagine this instead. Random characters spinning across the ice, shouting at chaos, energy everywhere, total madness, absolute mayhem. And somehow, it still works. Get ready, because it's meant to be calm Ident. The calm won't last for long, because Ident 2 is hot air balloon mayhem with the hares. Taking things to new heights with adventure, mayhem, and a whole lot of fun. This could be the number one, but there's still one more to go after this. So stay tuned.
Great ANGLIA. Sponsors ITV, ANGLIA weather.
High above the ground, drifting through a bright sunny sky, one calm hare is enjoying a peaceful hot air balloon ride. Beside him, a tiny mini hare struggles to see the balloon festival below, until a telescope comes out to save the day. So, the views are incredible from up here. You can see a whole festival of colourful hot air balloons stretching across the sky, making everything feel exciting and magical, perfect for a spring Ident. And it's calm and peaceful, floating gently in the air with the sun shining makes it a relaxing adventure evening, perfect for enjoying the moment for the weather. But not everyone can see easily. If you're too small like the mini hare, the basket blocks your view, making it frustrating without something to help. And using a telescope can be tricky. Balancing in a moving balloon while looking through it can get wobbly, and one wrong move could cause a bump or a near fall. This is Ident 2, hot air balloon mayhem with the hares. Number one could be. The time has nearly come already, because we've reached the final Ident of the week. After all the chaos, the adventure, and the sky-high mayhem, it's time to slow things down just a little. Welcome to Ident 3, a classic spring Ident where everything feels calm, bright, and just a little bit magical. The sun is shining, the sky is clear, and the world is waking up again after winter. But don't get too comfortable, because with these hares, something always happens. So don't always believe the saying, old is gold. But anyway, let's take a look.
Greater Anglia, sponsor of ITV Anglia Weather.
It's now time to see if this one can actually take the lead, even if it's only by a tiny margin. So, let's get into it. I actually love how they keep it simple for one of the first Ident. Just a Hare casually popping up behind random objects like he's playing hide and seek. It works really well for an Ident because it doesn't try too hard. It just is what it is. And honestly, that's kind of perfect. And even when nothing major is happening, I love how there are still things in the background to notice. Like that castle just sitting there, adding a bit of atmosphere. It's like it's not doing much, but it's still invited to the party, just bringing some quite Fab Film Friday vibes. But the road isn't completely smooth. Why is it kind of cloudy? Like seriously, it looks a bit dull. Give us a nice sunset, something easy on the eyes, not full on misery mode. We're not trying to film a sad documentary here. And where's the entertainment? I'm not saying go completely crazy, but imagine this. A cat chiller shows up, birds, and suddenly the castle turns into jelly. Okay, maybe that would be a disaster, but at least it'll be memorable. Right now it's calm. Maybe too calm. So yeah, it's got a charm, but it might just need a bit more chaos to really steal the show. Alright, it's finally time to settle this once and for all. After looking at all three Idents, the ranking is pretty clear. Coming in at number 3 is the Winter 2021 Ident with the Hares on thin ice. And I'll be honest, this one just doesn't really work for me. The idea of them on thin ice is interesting, but it feels a bit awkward and not very smooth to watch. It doesn't really flow like the others do. It feels kind of stiff. The mini Hare trying to dance while the others are struggling just feels a bit random, even though it's one other Hare. Like it doesn't really connect together as a proper scene though. So overall, it's not terrible, but it's definitely my least favourite. It just doesn't have that charm or fun energy the others have. And number 2, the Spring 2019 Ident. I do actually like this one. The idea of the Hare popping up behind different objects is really clever and fun. It keeps things playful and simple, and it works well as a light Ident. But I feel a bit mixed on it. On one hand, it's creative and funny, but on the other hand, it doesn't feel like much really happens. It's more just quick moments rather than a full experience. So yeah, I like it, but I don't really fully love it. It sits nicely in the middle for me. But at number 1, clearly taking first place, is the Spring 2025 Ident by a mile. This one is just on another level. The mini Hare and older Hare in the hot air balloon looking over the festival of balloons. It's just such a brilliant idea, and I can't even catch my breath. But it feels alive, colourful, and full of energy. I love how the mini Hare struggles to see at first, but then uses a telescope thingy to finally view everything properly. It's funny, it's creative, and actually feels like a full little story instead of just a scene. Everything just works together perfectly. The skies, the balloons, the characters, it all fits. This one is easily my favourite. No competition. So overall, number 3, Winter 2021 didn't really work for me, but Spring 2019, mixed feelings but still enjoyable. But Spring 2025 is absolutely the best, bringing full of fun and creativity. And before we spring off into the rest of the weekend, I'll leave you with our classic Mind the Puzzle. But this isn't just any trivia question. Oh no, get your thinking caps and maybe a lucky charm or two, because this is a what happens next clip. I get you might have seen it in things like You've Been Framed. I'll show you the start of an ident and you've got to try and guess the ending. And we'll reveal the answer next week. But anyway, let's show the clip and spring into action.
Greater Anglia sponsors ITV Anglia Weather.
Well, you could probably guess what the Aussie's not going to get into something mischief as usual. But remember to take your guess and get those answers in quick, because at the start of the next episode, which releases the 25th of April, we reveal if you're right or wrong. So stay tuned at 25th of April, 6 p.m. BST, we reveal the answer to what happens next. I don't know what I'm saying. Along with 3 more riders who will be competing next time. What will happen next? Stay tuned in next time. And remember, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like and subscribe. But until then, see you later, Haretastic fans.